Brad Williams, Excel Prime. We're going to mess around with the times and correct the normal logic here in terms of adding and subtracting times. We have a workday. We have the start time, we have the end time, and then we have a break. What we need to do is calculate net working hours. And it's simple for the most part. If you go the leisurely route and just go, I'm going to take my end time and subtract start time. Then I'm going to subtract my break time. I'm going to get 8:45. Well, you're almost right, because we took C5 minus B5. It's 0.3958 of a day. This is time. Then we took this break, which was 12:45 to 12, which is 3:13. And then just subtracting, you're going to get the right answer. But what happens if you're messing around and your days roll over till midnight and then you start in another day? Here we have a start time at 6:30 p.m. and we end at 3 a.m. We have a 10:30 break, which is not a big deal. We have this net working hours. But look what happens. Look what happens when we just use this same formula. This is the equivalent down here. It doesn't work. We have this collision. Once we go after midnight, we're into the next day. Excel is going to look at this simply as 3 hours. It's going to try to calculate this thing, and it just doesn't know what to do. Because you're taking C9 minus 0, this 10:30, and this, it blows up on you. So that's why we introduced mod. We've used mod repeatedly. You need to use mod when you're messing around with time. Well, in normal, let's say you're just working normal hours, not a split shift or split shifts. Split shifts are what's going to blow this thing up. Graveyard shift won't blow it up because you usually start at midnight and move through the same day. But split shift, so this would be an example of a quasi split shift. You start at 6:30 and end at 3 a.m. We use mod. Mod takes that into account without going into explanation or breaking it down. And I've shown how many times have I shown you the formula. If you put in the formula, n minus d times integer n minus d, you're going to come out with this number. Why? What's the factor here? It's that divisor. Mod is designed to work anytime we're crossing over midnight. Work it out, okay? Work it out. Here, just a quick write-up. Otherwise, take it for granted the mod is the tool to use. Brad Williams, Excel Prime. Thanks for your time.